Hello, hello. Welcome back to the podcast. It's your girl, Kamie Crawford. And today, sunshine is in the building. We have Hannah Brown, star of The Bachelorette season 15 and real life Bachelorette. She's planning a wedding.
Crazy.
Also the author of the 4 engagement rings of Sybil, and you're going to see her on Bachelor Paradise season 10. Hannah, welcome back to the pod.
I'm so glad to be here.
I am so happy to see you. Also, because the last time I saw you was when I was on your podcast. Do you remember what I said before I left?
Oh, that I was going to get engaged.
Yes.
Yeah.
Were you already engaged?
No.
You
Wait.
really didn't know?
No.
I was like, when I saw you post it, I was like, she must have known when I said it. And she was like being like,
No, I did. I was like, I don't know. I knew we had talked about it, but I didn't know he wasn't giving off any hints.
Yeah. Can we talk about this? Because I'm glad my boyfriend doesn't listen to this podcast.
Is it the same boyfriend?
Yeah, same
Okay.
boyfriend.
Okay.
Madly in love with him, like obsessed with him. For almost 3 years, I've been obsessed with him, which says a lot.
That's amazing.
That's the most I've ever been obsessed with anybody
Yeah.
or anything. That limbo area when you know that you're going to get engaged, but you don't know when it's going to happen,
Yeah.
is the worst hell I think I've ever been in.
Why so?
Because I feel like I can't do anything else with my nails other than get neutrals. Every single 2 weeks, I'm getting neutrals.
Which I love a neutral nail always.
I do too. I
So,
can't
like, just
always- I can't
embrace
just blame
it.
on
I-
that.
Hey, I wish he was listening because your nails look amazing right
Thank
now.
you.
This would be a really great.
Every time I get my nails done, I show them to him and I'm like, this is
I'm
approved.
ready.
You can propose with these. And then it's like the next manicure, the next manicure. What were the conversations leading up to the proposal like?
I'm trying to even think back. It feels like forever ago.
Yeah.
I mean, I think very early on we were like, oh, like this is a thing. Like
Mhm.
this, like pretty serious, like new, like, hey, we're both dating for marriage. So it was just kind of like, this is going to naturally happen. But
Yeah.
I think because we had just moved to Nashville, I just wasn't, there was just so much going on. And I'd started my podcast at the time. I just wasn't thinking of it. But we had talked about it. I looked at rings for my very first book. I can't remember. I looked at rings like maybe a year or two
Yeah.
before. So I just knew it was going to happen at some point, but I was like not super in a rush.
Yeah.
I don't know. I which is hilarious to say as somebody who was the Bachelorette, but like I didn't like always dream of getting married. Like
What?
I which is crazy. I said I was going to
ABC
marry
is like,
myself.
ooh. They're like, ooh. Like, wait. Are
I
you
think-
sure?
But then I did, as growing up in the South, all my friends were getting married. Then I was like, oh, this is like, I'm supposed to be getting married right now.
Yeah.
And then after I kind of got out of that bubble and did that whole experience, I was like, okay, I'm not like, I think I want this in my life and we're good. I'm
Mhm.
good. I'm still kind of on my healing journey from just
Mm-hmm.
all the past relationships.
Yeah.
And he was just holding my hand through all of that and really growing with me. And so I knew it was going to happen at some point, but I was not clocking it.
Yeah.
I was not thinking about it that
Yeah.
much.
So even like they always say that like, that the guy always like gets really weird before the proposal. Like, did he give off any hints or any signs, or were you completely like surprised?
I like I said, I knew it was like going to happen at some point, but no, I was really surprised.
You're just living your life, and this man
Well, no,
is
because
like,
I was like so anxious about just like life. I have crippling anxiety.
Yeah.
And was having one of my spells, and he ended up having to tell me he was going to propose to me because I went to therapy just so stressed out, and she was just like, hey, I just don't think we need to make any big life decisions right now. That's what she tells me. And I go back home and I was like, oh, I just don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, and I was like, it's okay. My therapist just told me I just like don't even make any big life decisions, work decisions, any big life decisions right now.
And he's like,
Meanwhile, he's planning on proposing like in a few days. And he was like, what do I do? Like, I care about your mental health, but I've also like had all your friends and family are coming out. I'm doing this thing. So it was kind of a bummer for both of us because he was like, hey, he had to kind of like be like, hey, this is coming. And then I was like, well, why did you tell me? And he was like, because it was a whole,
yeah,
like, it was not the way either one of us intended it to go. And yet I still was surprised.
I love that. And
because he ended up finagling it to where I still thought, oh, like it's not going to happen now. Like I genuinely believed it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And then it did. So I ended up still getting a surprise. But
yeah,
it was wild.
He had to pump fake you a little bit.
He did. He did.
Oh, I love that you also called it one of your spells. I'm like, yeah, I had one of those spells this past weekend too. Same thing, just like high anxiety, just like stress about life, the world. Like it's just, there's so much chaos going on. And I can relate in the same sense of like, in the past, dating felt like it was going to lead to marriage because of like time spent and like what you're supposed to do at this time, and your friends are doing this, and like you feel that pressure. But when you actually find the person that you're meant to do that with, it can be a little like, oh wait, like I'm doing this because I actually want to do this with you and like see a future with you.
Yeah, totally.
I want to know though, like what made him different from everyone else that you've met and dated and all the experiences that you've had.
He is the most like good-natured person I know. He's just kind. And I would say I'm so excited for like I feel like the best is yet to come even in our relationship, because I don't feel like he's even seen me fully at my best because of some of the healing journey, and he just loves me through it and is just like the most optimistic, encouraging person about me, and never makes me feel bad. He encourages me and tries to, point me into the right direction and help me be a better person. But like when I'm having these anxiety spells or when I'm just being a crazy person,
as we are, we're just girls.
He never makes me feel bad about it. He'll be like, hey, you're better than that. Like, come on. What are we doing here? But never in a shameful way.
Yeah.
And he's so growth minded. And that is what is so, I think, one of the most important things about a relationship, because the person that you marry is not going to be the same person that you're with in 10 years and then 50 years. Like you're going to wake up one day married to somebody that's a little bit of a stranger. And you have to be like, oh wait, I choose to love you. I'm choosing to love this version of you. And so to have somebody that I know that I'm going to grow and change with, and that is going to continue to evolve with me together, like that is so important.
Yeah.
So yeah, just like who he is. He's just like a really amazing person.
I love that.
Yeah.
How's the wedding planning going? Like, be fucking for real.
Oh! Y'all, I'm not made for this. I even have a wedding planner. That's great. I am not.
You don't have a wedding planner?
I do. No.
Oh, I was like, wait.
Yeah, I'd not be okay. It wouldn't be just a spell, let me tell you. I'd be locked up making ceramics.
Well, that's why you don't like it. Because you don't have a wedding planner, but you do.
It's just, okay, my biggest issue in life is making decisions, commitments. That is my like Achilles heel and like biggest fear in life. I can't even decide what sandwich I want at a certain day. So like getting married.
Yeah.
That's why I said I was going to marry myself for years.
Yeah.
I just wanted the party. And now I'm like, wait, this party is expensive and freaking frustrating to plan.
Yeah.
So I'm like, anybody who gets eloped, I'm like, that's it. That's what you do.
Damn.
I'm serious. But then I know everybody says, Hannah, that you're 2 months away. This is what everybody thinks at this point. And then you get to the party and you're like, I want to do that 1,000 times over. So you're just catching me at a really tough time.
No. Yes. I'm catching you at the perfect time to give us the reality.
The reality. It's just really so much pressure too. I think just It is not normal to be asked about your relationship every single day of your life. And I get asked about my relationship every single day of my life, just in general.
Yeah.
But I think all brides feel that at this, like, how's it going? How are you feeling? It's like, wait, how am I feeling?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Should I be feeling, which way should I feel? I feel everything right now.
Yeah.
So I think that can be really tough for me, and just all these little decisions. And I'm working so much right now, which is amazing, with my book coming out. I was just in Costa Rica filming Bachelor in Paradise. And then with this wedding, it's just all within less than 3 months of each other.
It's chaotic.
Really, really tough.
Yeah.
And just traveling all the time. And so it has been a tougher season for me.
Yeah.
Which I've had to grieve a little bit, because I thought that I would be like, oh, just fully in it, so excited, and I wanted to be at peace. No, I am a crazy little thing just trying to run around. And I'm like, at this point, please just tell me there's some plates and we have chairs.
Is there going to be a DJ?
Yeah.
Should I get the aux cord?
Yeah. We're there.
Oh,
but there is a DJ. So we're good.
You don't give me Bridezilla vibes, though.
I'm not.
You give me like somebody else. Like somebody else.
Exactly, because I can't make the decision.
Yeah.
This is the thing that I've realized. I am a type A person stuck in a type B body, and I don't have the skills to do what I want to do. It was really sad. This is something. So maybe I am a bride. I'm not a bridezilla. I'm just can be pretty critical, and I'm trying to work on that. So I have 2 matrons of honor and a maid of honor, because
oh shit,
I know. It's just because I've had best friends at different seasons of my life that I'm like, they're my people, but all for different things. So anyway, they all got it. And honestly, they're all horrible planners.
Oh God.
There's not one that.
No, there's supposed to be like one like North Star person.
No, we're all the same. And all of them called each other. They were freaking out. They're like, we're so honored. Like we thought like this would be our role, but also we just know how hard you are on just yourself and how things are supposed to be. And they were scared to mess it up.
Well,
and I was like, dang, that's how I make people feel.
I think I also have that effect.
And I make my fiance feel that way all the time. He's like, I'm just so scared to mess up. And I'm like,
what's your sign again?
That. I'm a Libra.
Right. I knew you were a Libra.
Moon, Taurus, and then what is it? Rising? Scorpio.
Well, then we have that in common.
Is it the Scorpio that makes us that way?
Probably. I mean, listen.
You can tell if I don't like something immediately.
Yes, on your face, because it gives it away.
I'm like,
yes.
Like, thank you for trying, and that's not it.
Not that. I feel like because Scorpios, we just love people so deeply, and like we would do anything for people, and like we want to know that you're going to match that same energy.
I just want it done right.
And do it correctly.
Like, I just do it fully.
And as a Libra, like it matters to you. It has to be beautiful.
I try to act like it doesn't, but
it is what it is. I'm a Libra moon. I'm the same way. It has to be beautiful.
So we have some.
Yeah.
So what is your main?
I'm a Scorpio sun, Virgo rising, Libra moon.
Ooh, the Virgo.
Oh, the Virgo is like, see, for me, you feel bad about it because you're an actual Libra. I don't feel bad about it. I'm also the oldest sister. So like, I know I'm going to be a bridezilla. I own it. I know it. It's going to be bad for a lot of people. Many people won't come. Then I can have a micro wedding that I actually want, and we can just forget about it.
Yeah. I feel like, what is a micro wedding?
I think it's like 100 people.
That's what I'm having.
Or less.
I'm having 100 people.
I think mine might be 5 people and my dog.
Because you're going to make everybody mad?
Yeah. It's okay. Less plates to pay for.
Honestly, do that. That's what I'm saying. Look amazing. Like, make sure you've do all the things you want to do.
Yes.
And then
forget the rest. My God. Well, I know you're in the thick of it, but we did ask people if they needed wedding planning advice. Do you feel like
don't do it? Go to the courthouse.
Number one. That's it. But even like the Bachelorette, like who planned the Bachelorette? Was it your three girls?
No, we hired somebody else out.
Okay.
Batch Boss. Have you heard of them? They're great.
No.
They will help set up everything.
Where did you have it?
You can have it wherever.
Oh, okay.
They do them like all over the world. But we did 38 because I'm getting married. I have a destination wedding in France. So we did Florida and it was amazing. But they definitely like were the ones taking the calls with the people that were making sure they were setting everything up. And did that. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
But like my thing with the Bachelorette, and I do think they ended up spending more than I even wanted them to. But if you're having a destination wedding, you got to give them a little slack. And so we did 30A. I was able to like help with getting us an amazing house.
Yeah.
But it was all the other little things. And we had the best time. But you can't, that's the bridezilla stuff that you really do have to think about how much your bridesmaids are paying. I do have like a little bit of we have to be careful about that.
Yeah. No, I agree. How are you with gifts? Because I know some people are like, if you have a destination wedding, then don't ask for gifts or like make the gift like minimal or whatever. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
I'm going to have a registry no matter what.
Oh, I have a. Okay. But here's the thing. I keep saying, I'm trying to justify. So that is I hate to say it is, but it is one of my love languages. Like I love giving gifts and I'm a really good gift giver.
Yeah.
And so I love when people can give me a good gift, especially if I pick it out because I know.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's like my one time that I know that somebody could give me a gift that like I love because I can be a little picky. So yes, I have a registry. I don't like, there's not like this expectation. Like if you didn't give me a gift, I'm going to be like clocking you and not be your friend anymore. But definitely did a registry. Like, why not?
It's one time. Well, in the baby one, I'm going to have all of them. You can participate if you want to. You don't have to contribute.
Yeah. But, like, I really want my Janori plate.
Like, you don't have to. But if you're going to.
Like, but people are like, oh, I don't want to just buy you a plate because it's like $170. I'm like, you don't understand. I want just the plate.
Yeah.
That's like what I want because I don't want to buy myself the plate.
Right. I can't justify doing it myself.
So like, I just want a plate. And you can, if you need to sign your little initial on the back of it, fine.
Yeah.
To let me remember it was from you. I don't care, but just give me the plates.
Hannah, we are aligned. Because I think the thing is, like, if you don't make a registry, sometimes people are just going to get you what they want to get you, which my Virgo brain is like, absolutely.
And people still do that when you have a registry. And
no.
Makes
me
mad.
Because aesthetically, what makes you think that I would use this? Where am I going to put this?
Especially like as, you know, I'm not old at all, but getting married at 30 is very different than getting married at 21. I don't need another whisk.
Correct.
I don't need a can opener.
Correct.
I've had those things.
Yes. I have
I'm
my
wanting
standing
upgrades.
Mixer. Yeah, exactly. Yes.
I need to upgrade.
Yes, please.
So.
Yeah.
But then also I'm asking people to travel to France. So.
Right. But listen, and that's the other thing.
That's the thing. If you don't want to get me a gift, that's fine. But if you are going to give me a gift, I want to
give me what I want. Yeah, give me what I want. And like, I am also, I don't know. I'm not planning a wedding yet. Obviously, I'm very much.
But you're getting ready.
I'm getting ready. I'm prepared. I'm ready. Like the wedding is planned.
Yeah.
The man was always interchangeable. I love the one that I have. He's incredible. He's amazing. He's going to make a perfect groom at the wedding that I've already planned.
Yes.
But if people don't want to come or can't come or what, that's like totally fine with me.
Okay. I agree.
It
does not hurt my feelings.
No, it's fine.
Because I get it. And the day is about me and my groom.
Yeah.
And if you want to be there and you can make, like, we invited you because we do want you there.
Right.
But if you can't financially do it, you're so busy. There's like, you're having a spiral at the moment.
Yes.
I get it.
Yeah. I'm not going to be offended.
But I lost a friend over that.
From not inviting them?
From not going to her wedding. It was during COVID. It was on my birthday, and my boyfriend at the time didn't know that I had this wedding and like planned this whole trip
Oh.
And I felt so bad. And honestly, I would have gone back and I would have done it different. But like, I truly like lost a friend over not going to her wedding.
I just feel like my friends and my people show up in my life like regularly. If they can't make it to one day,
But like,
it'll
I
be okay.
tried, like I sent special things to her for the day of the wedding. There was like, you know,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it sucked. And if I could go back, I'd probably do it differently. But I don't think I would lose a friend over not going to my wedding.
Yeah.
Like, I get it.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah.
There'll be other days, you know? Okay. People are asking for your help. Someone said I was just asked to be the maid of honor, and I have no idea what to plan for the Bachelorette. Help. As the bride, what tips would you give to the maid of honors who are planning a bachelorette for someone else? It's a lot of responsibility.
I feel so bad. Because it is so much.
Yeah.
If you can't hire out someone, like I was able to do.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can, there's like all these different now, like almost like agencies that all they do is like help the maids of honor plan the whole bachelorette party. So number one, I would do that.
Yeah. Hire out.
As the bride, I think this is what I wanted. I told them, I was like, I have so much on my plate right now. Let's have a call about things that I do and don't like, but I just really need you to like spearhead this thing. I'm sorry, I'm not making this maid of honor feel any better because it
Spearhead
really is like
Bachelorette.
Do it.
Yeah.
Just plan it for me.
Yeah.
I don't want to make any decisions. Things that were really important to me, especially like in my situation. I was coming straight from being by myself, but also like in this production for Bachelor in Paradise. I went straight from that to my Bachelorette. And so I was not probably at my like peak mental state at that point, just because I've been working like with an amazing cast and crew, but it was
you
just
need to chill.
I needed to chill. And my bridesmaids were so amazing at matching my energy. They were like, okay, they first of all knew I wasn't going to be like a rage or anything, but like we canceled one of our dinners to be able to stay at home and got in our PJs and all just like talked and ordered from all these different places for takeout, and
I love
just matching the energy of whatever the bride needs, because this time can bring up a lot when it comes to like past like traumas or fears or doubts and uncertainties. Like it's a really overwhelming time, even if it's exactly what you want to do. And it's just a hard season. And some people handle that differently. And some people want to be able to just like, you know, rage it out and have a good time. And then sometimes, for me at least, I just wanted to be like comforted and with my people and just feel like really seen and loved on in this like really intentional, intimate way. And so I think just like really making sure you understand like what the bride needs in this season, because it might look totally different than even the bride thought it would be for them.
That's a very real statement.
Yeah.
Because I think we account for other quote unquote life traumas, and trauma doesn't always have to be bad. Sometimes it's like positive, but like having a baby, moving into a new house, buying a house, getting married, like these are big life events that can stir up a lot of things.
That you could be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that this would make me feel this way.
Yeah.
And like, I'm good. I'm good. And I'm a little bit more anxious than I thought I was going to be.
Yeah. I was literally talking to my therapist about this. Because in the stir craziness of feeling like, okay, I know it's going to happen soon, but like, oh my God, it's going to happen soon. And like, that's a lifelong commitment. And I take that very seriously. And like, what about my other commitments in my life? And I was like, am I crazy? Like, this isn't doubt. I don't feel doubtful, but I feel things. Like I'm having a lot of things stir up that I haven't thought about. Nobody talks about it. Because they're like, you should be so happy.
And you can, yes. And it's a lifetime commitment. And I've gone to therapy a lot, and not just with this, but like my biggest fear is commitment, which is really like.
It's very quintessential Libra though.
Yeah.
It is. It's not your fault.
It is really, really tough to make any type of decision. And when it comes to the biggest decision of your life, it was like immediate, like, oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
I am having to almost do like, it's like, I know I want this, and what is going on in my body right now?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been really interesting. And so my friends have been so awesome. And also like really speaking, I mean, unless your fiance is a piece of shit, then like they should speak up to that.
Yeah.
But like my fiance, everyone loves him and it's like, he is so perfect for you.
Mm-hmm.
And just like being so encouraging and
Yeah.
loving and not like, just like rooting me on.
Yes.
Even though
Yes.
like, hey, it makes total sense you're anxious. You're doing this, this, and this. And we're so excited for you.
Mm-hmm.
And let's have fun. Let's drink some wine and hang out. We don't have to go to our dinner reservation. So
that.
just really feel the bride out in that way.
Yes. I love a friend group that understands the importance of canceling plans.
And Thrive, we had the best time. Everybody
Yes.
was like, this is honestly what I wanted to do.
Yes. This is what I'm saying. And I feel like the Taurus and the
And-
Scorpio in you needs that too.
Yes. And that's one thing I think maybe maid of honors think it needs to be like, because you see these like bachelorette parties that we watch on TV and film.
The
and all,
itinerary.
and you think you have to have this crazy itinerary.
Yeah.
No. A lot of the stuff even we had on, we were kind of like,
Do we want to do this?
we like had a pickleball tournament, which was so fun, but we were like, so we're going to cut that down an hour
Right.
because we want to head to the beach. Like,
yeah.
it's things that you don't realize. Like you think, oh, I want to make this really fun itinerary. And like, it was so cute and aesthetic. It was great.
Yeah.
And it's really about spending quality time with your girls. And for most of us at this season of life, like we're not all in the same place.
Yeah.
And so as much time that you can just hang out and talk, that was such a gift.
I love that. You hear that, maid of honors? You hear that, my future maids of honor? I have been saying that I'm going to make my mom my maid of honor because she can pay for the things and she knows what I
Smart.
like. But she's like, I'm the mother of the bride. I should be able to have that time. I'm like, girl, you're going to be the maid of honor.
I think that's amazing.
You have the finances.
Yeah.
And the time. And you'll do exactly what I want. You also don't have to come.
Don't have to come, but she's going to plan it.
Yeah.
I love it.
She doesn't drink. So like it wouldn't be fun for her
Yeah.
to like be out in a club. It might not even be fun for me to be out in a club.
Yeah.
to
Do
be
you think you
honest.
want to do a club?
Maybe like one night.
Yeah.
You know, I'm more of a lounge girl. I would love to stand on a sofa at a lounge with a hookah in hand, a
Okay.
glass of Sauvignon Blanc, crisp as fuck in the other. And that would be my ideal.
So you already have this planned as well.
I should honestly
Do you have
plan
the
it myself.
reservation?
I should honestly plan it myself. Yeah, that's, anyway.
With that Virgo, I feel like you can't see, like, I'm not,
Yeah.
like, because I get so crippled by any type of decision. I wish I had the Virgo thing. That would be so nice to have
Yeah.
in my little orbit.
Yeah.
I don't.
I think I love it. It also gives me anxiety too because I think about things that other people don't give a fuck about. Like I think about the tiniest little detail where it's like,
Well,
they're
I'm on
going to
the
know if
cusp,
we don't have it.
So maybe,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Something wrong.
It adds up, girl. It adds up. Okay, someone said, people are actually giving their advice too. Someone said, get a party bus, plan early, print all the important stuff early.
All dead and gone.
Yeah. You're like, someone said hire a planner, period.
Yes. Hire a planner.
Agreed.
Like,
Agreed.
I don't know how people do it. I genuinely, if you work and you have a job and you have a pet
Mhm.
or any type of responsibility and you're planning a wedding, you are working 2 jobs.
Yeah.
And it's like more power to you.
1000%. Especially if you also have kids already.
If you have kids. How?
How?
Go to the courthouse.
How? Go to the courthouse. Someone said, I have no friends and my partner has a big group of friends. How do I navigate this? That one's tough.
That's really tough.
I think if it's something that you're insecure about, I would almost like try to eliminate the things that highlight it. Like,
Don't do the bridal party.
Don't do the bridal
him,
party.
like,
yeah.
I mean, like maybe there's not groomsmen that stand up. They can, his friends, they could still go on a bachelor party
Mhm.
and, celebrate him, maybe get ready with the groom, but don't have the groomsmen and bridesmaids stand up there with you. Just have it.
Right.
And that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
More just because I don't want it cluttered.
I agree with that. I'm with that. Everyone sit down.
Everyone sit down. You can walk down
Yes.
and sit like in the front 2 rows, but
Yeah.
sit down.
Yeah. Sit.
So I think like really thinking through some of the traditional things might not work for you, and that's okay.
Mhm. Yeah. The groomsmen and the bridesmaids don't need to walk down the aisle together.
No.
No one's going to notice if you don't do that.
Yeah. But like he can still have that time with his boys and like have them be a part of his day in some special way where you can just, more be with your family.
Yeah.
And that is totally okay. So I think you're so right. Just like don't do the things that highlight the difference.
Yeah. I've also seen, very non-traditional, but like who cares? I've seen brides and grooms and just like people who are getting married in general getting ready together because like they're like, we're best friends. We want to get ready together. We don't care about first look, blah, blah, blah.
Totally. And
So,
like you
do
could
what you
also,
want.
I think it's Adam and I just ended up actually having around the same number of people that we wanted in our just wedding party in general. But like if you have, even if you just have, I don't know if you really mean no friends, that's hard.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Do you have family that, I would hope there could be just somebody there for you on that day.
Right. Yeah.
Whoever that is.
Because you're going to need somebody.
You're going to need somebody.
You're going to need somebody. Oh, someone said Excel spreadsheets are a must. Establish a budget with everyone first. Budget. I feel like the budget for the wedding goes out the window.
It does.
You can have a baseline, but even the baseline gets pushed when you're actually... Weddings are so egregiously overpriced and expensive. It makes me sick how much we spend. I can only imagine. I twitch.
I am appalled.
It's sick. Because the same venue, if you were to say, I'm planning my 50th birthday, okay, cool, $10,000 here. You say I'm planning a wedding, they're like, that's going to be $10 billion. And we want your firstborn to be named after
And
this
just
venue.
so you know, you're just getting the building.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. No outside catering, no...
Well, that's why we ended up doing a destination wedding at first, because the venues can be less expensive, but it's all the bringing the vendors out.
Yeah.
So then that adds up. Like everybody that I'm paying their flights to get there, I'm like,
God.
dang, like that. It's been shocking. And when you're taking it on yourself, it's really, really tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm so fortunate to be able, for us to be able to do that. And it's still like, dang, like we could buy a house.
Yeah.
You could put a really nice down payment on a house.
Yeah.
But you only do it one time. And Lord knows I'm only doing this one time.
Like, this is it.
We're
locked in. Yeah. Done.
This big wedding thing? No.
Oh my God.
No.
Well,
I did, some that courthouse.
Yeah, that's it.
Or becoming a cat lady.
Yes.
But I'm not doing.
Yeah.
But then watch me in literally 2 months be like, this is the best thing ever.
No, the photos are going to be,
it's going to be amazing.
Stunning.
I'm just telling y'all, like, it's so funny, like doing all this press for this book and just with Bachelor in Paradise. I'm like, this is the hardest time for me to be like, oh my gosh, it's the most magical season of my life. Like, I just feel like I just have a glow about me and like everything's perfect.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to lie.
As you're talking about the 4 engagement rings of
Sybil felt the same. She ran. She said, I cannot do this.
I'm like, I haven't gotten to read the book yet, but I can imagine.
She tried. It just...
She's just like, listen, but if she planned 4 weddings then?
Well, she got engaged.
Okay.
But she made it to the altar and then said, nope.
Yeah.
Too much. But it's like,
God,
girl, you've already done everything. Just,
right.
Let's do it.
Might as well just
might as well just do it.
Tell us about the new book.
Oh my gosh. So this is my second romance novel. And it was so fun to write. I had this idea for the 4 engagement rings of Sybil Rain before I was engaged. Like, I kind of had an idea about this second book from the very beginning, even when I started writing the first one. I had an idea of who Sybil would be. I knew she was going to be like more like the messy character, because the idea for all these books started with these core four best friends, and how each of them was an exaggerated part of myself. So Sybil is this exaggerated part of myself that, like, I think is a thing people are sometimes drawn to. Like, I can be very entertaining to watch because of the chaos of my life. And
Alabama Hannah.
yes. And it's not always fun to be that person internally and having to like navigate that. And, you know, she has her own fears of future commitment because of her past. And that is like what the essence of the book is about, wrapped in something really fun. Like, if you have ever seen the movie Forgetting Sarah Marshall,
Yes.
amazing. It has those same vibes because she's a runaway bride. A year goes by and she's like, I am ready to go on vacation because heck, I deserve one. So she takes the almost expired ticket vouchers from her wedding, goes on a much needed vacation, and ends up
Meeting
being there.
someone.
Oh, no, her exes on the beach. So like, it's very chaotic fun.
Yeah.
But really the meat of it is about learning how to love yourself, to be able to actually accept the love that you deserve, that maybe is right in front of you, but you need to do some work on yourself to be able to actually get to that point. So
Yeah.
it ended up being a lot more personal than I thought it was going to be, probably because I was going through this at the same time, and was able to articulate some of those doubts, fears, just anxiety of like, oh, I still have work on myself I need to do about loving myself.
Yeah.
To be able to really step into this season. And so a lot of that in the book, although I'm crazy, but Sybil, she's fun. She's so fun. I think you're going to find her so relatable, but obviously she's had 4 engagement rings.
Right.
And she has me beat. So there's some stories there.
Yes.
She's so fun, but I love her, and I want people to read her to just be like rooting for her. But it did become just a lot more personal than I thought it was going to be, which was cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I feel like it also ties in. I know we can't talk much about it, but, you know, slight plug, shameless plug for your role in Bachelor in Paradise.
Yes.
Because tell me again.
So I am joining the season of Bachelor in Paradise. I'm Paradise Relations. So like, I'm just kind of doing whatever they need me to do there. But
it's giving HR. Like, you're making sure everyone is on
Have you seen The White Lotus?
Yeah.
I'm like the concierge.
Have I? Of course I have.
You know how he just pops up everywhere?
Yes.
That's me.
Sees who needs what.
You know, if I need to serenade, I'll serenade them. I didn't bring out my karaoke and I didn't make up songs and make people listen to them. Yes. But I did, help with like if they wanted to have some type of like special moment with the person they're really into. Lead some, group exercises together to get the mood light. Oh. I was all about making sure everybody had the best experience possible there. And it was cool when I got asked to do it. I was a little like, oh, I've been out of this like world for a bit.
Yeah.
But I've always been so grateful for Bachelor Nation. Like, they have supported me.
Beloved by all.
They're the best. And I'm so thankful for that season of life. But I did hesitate for a little bit to be like, does this match where I'm at now? But being able to be the person that I wish I would have had when I was there was really cool.
Yeah.
And felt like redemptive in some way, because everybody becomes friends on the beach and it's fun and it's supposed to be lighthearted. But these are real feelings. And sometimes you just want somebody who's understands it, but is still kind of out of it. I'm like, I have no skin in the game when it comes to whatever you decide to do.
Right.
And that was very important for me, just integrity, to be there truly to support them.
Yeah.
And have fun, of course. And it was really nice to be able to just have some like really great conversations and be a person that they could confide in. So I am so excited for people to watch it. It's going to feel different than before. We're in a new place. We're in Costa Rica. They've been in Mexico for the past 9 seasons. Obviously, I'm a new addition to the show, but there's going to be some fun twists and exciting things for people to watch. It has a definitely like different just overall feel. It feels a little bit more elevated. So I'm excited for people to watch.
And there's always drama.
Always.
When is it unfolding?
July 7th.
Okay. Oh, coming up.
Coming up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And the book is...
So the book is for pre-order now, but
Okay.
comes out June 24th.
right around the corner.
I'm crazy.
And then you have a wedding in
July.
Okay. I'm going to pray for you.
I need all the prayers.
Pray for you.
I
It
have
all
2
ends up
weeks
working
at
out.
home. That's it. Before I get married.
I'm going to pray for you twice.
Yeah.
Pray for you.
Morning, night, every day.
I'm going to get the girls on the prayer
Everybody,
line.
yeah. Get the community.
The
praying.
Relationshit hotline is
Yeah.
open for prayers. We're going to pray. We're to pray for you. Oh my God. Okay. Tell everyone where they can find you, where they can follow along.
Yes. So you can follow me on Instagram is really where you get all the information about what's going on with the book. Book is out June 24th and I'm going on book tour. So I will be in Nashville. I'll be here in New York. I'll be in LA. We're going to be out in the Midwest, Bloomington, Indiana, St. Louis, Orlando. We're hitting all the stops.
Before the wedding?
Yes.
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait to watch it all.
It really confirms with me when I tell people my schedule, like that. I guess sometimes I'm like, am I being a baby? And I'm like, no, I'm not.
No.
This is a lot.
This is a lot. But
But then I have to remind myself, these are all things that I've dreamed
yes.
of getting to do. And they're
Yes.
just all happening at the same time. But like, how lucky am I? And I'm so grateful to be back on television from the place I got my start, to be doing the thing that was actually my first dream come true, which was writing books. All these other things I could have never imagined happening. And then getting married. Like, these are all awesome things.
It's good stress. It's good stress.
Good stress.
Good stress.
Yeah.
I love you. I'm so happy to
I
see you.
love you too. I love always coming on here.
You have to come back.
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
So fun.